Right now, I'm going to open the insider secrets to you. I'm going to show you where the gurus are hiding in this industry. You're welcome to the second video of the online income domination series. It's Andy here again. You see, the free information that we're sharing with you in these videos, you're not going to find it anywhere else in this industry except in probably $5,000 to $25,000 coaching masterminds. Right now, why am I doing this? I want to take this information and create freedom for yourself on the internet. Right, in this video I'm going to show you where the gurus are hiding in the industry. Now, what separates a guru from a newbie? Right, you ready to go? Now let's go. We're going to look at the invisible laws of marketing. We're going to see what makes marketing different from advertising and why people don't understand the difference. You see, it's called the advertising marketing dichotomy. You see, advertising in business is getting eyeballs to see your offer, driving traffic to your offer, getting people to see what you have to offer them. Now, marketing, on the other hand, is something very different. You see, there are two things that you do to make money on the internet. The first is to get an offer, and the second is to get traffic. Right? But you see, there's something about turning your traffic into money. In the process of turning your traffic into money is called marketing. You see, marketing is different from advertising. Marketing is 90% mental and 10% mechanical. And most marketers are doing the 10% mechanical, leaving the 90% mental. And the 90% mental is what I want to show you in these videos, in this series. Now, the 10% mechanical is what I showed you in the first video, in video 1, right? And by the way, if you haven't watched video 1, you better pause this video now and go back to watch video 1, because if you don't do that, you might be lost, and you might not be able to flow with the information I'm giving here, right? I want to take this information and run with it, right, and make fortune for yourself and send me your testimonials. You see, marketing is something you do undercover because the prospects don't want to buy. Normally, we don't like buying. So you have to create what we call the psychology of selling. There is a psychology behind selling, and that's what we want to look at in this video. So marketing creates your conversions. Now, we're going to look at the undercover tools of marketing. The first is indoctrination. Right? Indoctrination means establishing a kind of communication with your customers. You establish a kind you engineer attention and you build trust, right? You see, people don't buy things, people buy people. You see, people buy relationships, and that's what you do. Then in your indoctrination, in building your relationships, right, then you wield influence. You're able to influence them, and now they see you as an authority. You see, they can trust you, and then when you tell them to buy your product, they know exactly that you are out there to help them. You understand? So you engineer this kind of strategy where you indoctrinate, you influence, and you show your customers your authority, and then you don't have to ever worry about selling. Right? This is what the big guys do in the industry. Here, right now, we're going to look at the insider secrets. Right? We're going to see what are the secrets behind what the gurus are doing in this industry. Now, all right. Now, the first thing in the insider secret is leadership. The second is power. The third is money. The fourth is emotion. I just swapped it. The fifth is system, and the sixth is conditioning. I'm going to show you in this video how to engineer each of these in your marketing and be successful. You ready? Okay. Leadership. In this industry, you have to position yourself as an authority. You see, position yourself as an authority. Don't act as though you don't know what you're saying. First of all, you have to see yourself as a leader. You have to develop confidence. Now, confidence comes from competence. It comes from results, right? If you don't have your own results, you can borrow confidence from someone else, right? And then you have to have self-control and self-image. You see, leaders go first, others follow. You understand? See, you believe in the people that you serve, and you know your true source of success. You position yourself as an authority. Next is to cast a clear vision. You understand? Cast a clear vision. Let it be clear why others should pay attention to you. Let your vision be such that can bring others into it. And then the next thing, you define your mission. What are you out for? You tell your customers, this is what I want to give to you. This is the value I want to give to you. And you make it clear to them. You understand? And then you engineer attention. Why should they listen to you? You see, why should I listen to you? And when you position yourself as an authority, you are already engineering your attention. You're already engineering the attention, right? And then the next thing you do, you create your own tribe. You see, you don't say I, you don't say me, you say we, right? You put yourself in the shoes of your customer. You make your customers understand that you are a customer also. You are a customer of your own product. And and with that, your customers see that you are not laid back. You are right with them. You know where the shoe pinches. You understand? And you make your customers to see from where you see. And you also see from what your customers see. And then you make up your mind that you're going to set a new record. And you're not only a leader to your customers, you are a leader in the industry. You set yourself to be a leader in the industry, right? All right, now let's come here. Power. You see, we've been told in marketing that customer is king. You see, but you see, you are the king. You are the one to determine what the customer buys. Why? Because if there is no product in the market, the customers will buy what is available. You understand? But you see, you can create it in such a way that you don't tell them that you are the king. You act to them as though they are the king, but you see, you act as the king. You understand? You put yourself in a position of power. You set rules. Right? You cast a big vision, but you see, how do you do it? How do you do this? Right? You identify the problem that they have, you present a solution, you cast a big vision, then you set rules. You understand? You are the one setting the rules. The customers are not the ones setting the rules. Right? Then you put yourself in a position of power. Now, for selling to be effective, you must be perceived, you the marketer, must be perceived as possessing all power. You see, people smell phony miles away. And that's why they don't want to identify with salespersons. Because salespersons are seen as phonies because they just want to make a sale. And that's what all of us, we don't like salespeople. So you don't want to appear as a salesperson. Right? You want to engineer respect. And then here's something else to do. You walk your talk. Right? You make them understand that I believe in this product. I believe that this product will change your life. And you look them directly in the eyes and tell them, if you don't get it, I'm okay with it. I'm very okay if you don't get it. Don't get desperate when you're selling. You make them understand that if you don't want to get it, there is no problem. I'm very okay with it. I'm not the one who's going to lose. You're the one who's going to lose. You're going to come looking for me later, and then I'm not going to open the doors to you. You put yourself in a position of power, right? And you open your doors and close them. You don't run your marketing. You don't have your doors open 24 hours of the day. Right? You have your doors open for a particular number of hours a day, and then you engineer that they come around that time. And when it's past that time, you close the door. You make the customers understand that you are king, right? But while all this is going on, you have to provide them good value, right? So the next thing that you have to do is to engineer emotion. You see, selling is a transference of feelings. Selling is feeling. In fact, people actually buy feelings. They don't buy products, they buy feelings. And they justify by logic. You understand? And also, they buy in response to your feeling. So it is the responsibility of the marketer to engineer a certain kind of feeling in the customers. So your customers have to feel in a particular way. And you are the one to transfer that feeling, because feelings are contagious. So you act as the customer, and you act as a very excited customer, and your customers will pick up that feeling from you. And the next thing, you have to engineer positive expectancy. Right? Make your customers expect something good from you. Let them expect that this product is going to change their lives. You understand? And then you engineer loss aversion. Now, when you present positive expectancy and make them see the benefits of what you have to offer them, right? Now, don't push to sell to them. What you do, you make them, you make them to have loss aversion. You engineer a kind of fear, a certain kind of fear. See, there are two emotions that determine the action of man. These are the two top emotions. The first is positive expectancy, and the second is loss aversion. People don't want to lose, and that's why we engineer urgency. That's why we get people. That's why we open our doors and close them. So because people don't want to be left out. You understand, right? So the next thing you have to do now is we look at this component, money. You see, marketers think about this all the time and say money, 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 money. But you see, fewer than 10% of any population anywhere in the world take price as one of the three determining factors in making a purchase decision. You understand? See, I want to tell you something. Price is not the most important thing. You see, most customers, in fact 90% of salespeople, sell as if 90% of their prospects buy by price. And the customers are not as concerned about price as you are. So if you're not able to convince, if you're not able to engineer positive expectancy and loss aversion, the customer is going to give you an excuse for not buying, and he's going to tell you the price is high. He's going to tell you it is the price. But it's actually not the price. The customer, you were not able to engineer the emotion of the customer to buy. Right? And then you preframe, you don't pitch. And how do you preframe? Instead of telling the customer, buy this, right? You do what we call a diagnosis. You identify the problem the customer has. You present a solution to that problem. You cast a big vision, right? You make them see, something else, right? There's something else other than the solution I provided you. What if you had a shortcut to this solution? Right? And then the next thing you do, you set rules. Right? You set rules. Then when you set rules, then you present your product to them. You have in preframing, you have created positive expectancy. And then now you take it away. You make them understand, if you don't want to get it, I'm okay. I'm still your friend. If you don't want to get my product, it's very okay. Right? But I want to tell you something. I'm not going to open this door if I close it right now. So the customer is afraid to lose something. And so what is he going to do? He's going to pick your product irrelevant of price. So you see, price is actually irrelevant in marketing. And most salespeople don't know this. Right? Then you look at the next thing. Now, we're going to look at the system of selling. As a marketer, you must have a system for selling. Right? And most newbies don't understand what this is all about at all. Right? If you don't have a system for selling, you are at the mercy of your prospect system of not buying. You see, we are all customers. We don't like buying things. Right? We don't like buying things. We don't want to spend money. That's the reason we don't want to buy things. You see? And that is a system that a prospect has. But as a marketer, you want to make money. You want to have someone buy something from you. So what do? You create a system for selling such that you are not the one selling. The system is doing the sales for you. You understand? And then you build an emotional commitment in the customer to buy ever before making the sales presentation or a sales proposition. And that's what I showed you. We call it preframing. Right? You identify the problem, you present a solution, you cast a big vision, and you set your rules. Right? And then you take it away from them in such a way that they are going to get it and going to rush towards your door. And once you close your door, you don't open it for any reason except the time you want to open it. Right? So this puts you as a marketer in the place of power. Right? Where you create a system for selling such that you are the one who is the final arbiter. of the marketing, right? You motivate, you inspire, you educate, and you create positive expectancy. Then you engineer loss aversion, right? The next thing you have to look at is conditioning, right? Turning your marketing into an event. You don't have your doors open every time. You build it up to an event. Then you practice and get comfortable saying no to prospects. That puts you in a position of power, right? So when you have urgency up, when you tell people this offer is going to close, you are definitely going to close it, right? See, you're definitely going to close it. Like now, when I tell you we have an offer, right, that's closing down soon, and it's actually closing down soon. So you rather pick it quickly, or you're going to lose. You're going to find that you lose out. You're going to find out that you're going to miss out of your opportunity. You understand? Then you don't sell. You allow prospects to become customers. So when you engineer this kind of system, you're going to find that you are not selling, right? You're not selling anything to anybody. You are engineering. You're engineering a condition. You are engineering a condition where you allow your prospects to become customers instead of pushing your product to them. Remember, your customers don't buy things, they buy people. And they buy people by emotion. So here's what you do. You, as a marketer, you engineer a certain kind of emotion, position yourself as an authority. They are going to buy you. And what you do, you engineer the kind of emotion in them to buy you. And they're going to justify by logic, right? And the logic is going to say, he is an authority, so we bought him. We did not buy the product. You understand? Right? Now, I have a very special announcement to make. We have a special insider community opening, and we're closing it very fast. Right? You see, I practice what I preach, or I preach what I practice. And this is what I've been doing in marketing, and this is what I've been making fortunes online. Right? We're opening a very special insider community, and it's closing fast, right? And I'm going to talk to you about this now, right? I'm going to show you now. If you look at on this page, you're going to see a big link down on becoming an insider, right? There's a special time sensitive presentation on becoming an insider, right? In that video, we're actually going to take you into our funnel, right? Our insider funnel. And here's what and here is it. You're going to get ready to go into that funnel, right? But see, we're closing it down soon, right? It's strictly now. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody, right? I've given you a lot of value in this free training series, right? And value that you can take and go and create success for yourself, right? It's standalone value that you can go take and make money for yourself and create a big business for yourself on the internet, right? If you're not ready to go further, you can pause this video right now. It was such a good time making this video for you, right? So if you look at that link down, it's strictly for those who are interested in becoming insiders, right? So if you're ready to become an insider, if you're ready to know the hidden secrets, right? And these things are so powerful that I share with you here. You see, but there are some hidden secrets. You need to know how to do them. You understand? What you have in this video, you have the ideas and they are so powerful, but you need to know, you want to know, okay, how do I do this? In that insider community, I give you the tools that I personally use to engineer this kind of conversion, to engineer this kind of marketing. I give you hours of videos, right? Videos, and walk you through step by step the processes that I use to engineer this kind of marketing campaigns. You understand? So here's what So here's what you want to do. You're going to click the link down, right? And that link is going to take you somewhere that's going to give you the opportunity to become an insider, right? So if you're ready for that, right? You can click the link below, right, and go there. Now we are closing this down very soon, right? We're closing it down now. At the time you click the link, right, when you click the link, you have only a short time afterwards to join the community. You understand? So here's what you want to do. Is actually closing very soon. You click that link and you become part, and you have the opportunity to join us in that community. It's strictly and only for those who are interested in becoming insiders, right? It was so great making these videos for you. It's Andy again, right? We'll see you on the other side when you click the link, right? We'll see you inside the members area. Thank you.